Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I need everyone to really comprehend the words that I'm about to say. Tesla stock is on the verge of going parabolic. We'll discuss why that is. In today's episode, we even have a clip on CNBC. It's about 4 minutes long, roughly 3 minutes and some change. And this individual says Tesla can easily make it back to new all-time highs, which is around $480 per share. I think Tesla stock is going to close the year north of $500 per share. And to me, it looks obvious at this point. And if you are not as bullish as me, you really need to pay attention. Like, seriously, put the shit down, put the phones down, put this or that down, whatever you're preoccupied with right now. Sit back and really try to take this one in, because this video could make you a lot of money. Keep in mind, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial planner. I can't, foresee any events that happen with Tesla. A disaster could happen with Robotaxi, or Elon could go on a political bender, although that looks unlikely at this point. You never know what can happen. So contact a financial advisor before making investment decisions. Do not invest your capital blindly, and don't be a jackass. Okay, that's really what this comes down to. If you're a jackass, just probably click off this video right now. You know if you're a jackass or not. Don't fool yourself. You can't lie to yourself. If you're a jackass, you gotta go, bro. Okay, I need everyone locked in for this one. Now, if you are locked in and you want to take it to the next step, the next degree, if you will, the next level, check out that link down below in the description of this video to come join the trading community. We're outperforming 99.9% of hedge funds and institutions year to date. We might be the number one performing fund if you were to compare our performance to Wall Street. We're up over 170% year to date. I think we're going to be up well over 200%. I don't know of any fund that is doing anything close to that. Again, it's not a recommendation, not financial advice. Contact financial advisor. But what we're doing is going out, finding small cap AI stocks before they explode. Now, the key is here, I'm looking for high quality companies. I don't want the bullshit companies. I want the high quality companies that can 10x, right? That's what we're looking for. They're far and few between, but when you find them, those opportunities are massive. Now, recruitment is going to be closed off soon. Don't know exactly when, but soon. If you want to join, check it out before it is closed off, because once it's closed off forever. And would love to have you over there. And the reason for that is I want to be able to personally know people, right? I want to be able to talk to people and know people. I don't want, thousands of people in there, or hundreds of people even, and not be able to know people on a personal level. So with that said, let's get into today's episode. Now, as I've talked about too many times on this channel, to be honest, you have the Tesla story and you have the broader markets, okay? Can Tesla go up if the markets go down? Yes. It's just a lot more difficult. It's a lot easier for Tesla to do well if the markets do well. And I think right now you have a perfect combination setting up into year end and 2026. Just briefly, okay? Big, beautiful bill, no tax and tips, no tax and overtime. That is going to be realized on people's tax returns. Okay, so a lot of people get confused on this. It's not like you're not paying taxes every week. You're still, paying them. You're just going to get that refund back on your taxes. Okay, so about midpoint next year, you should see the consumer and growth really pick up in this country. Okay, no tax and tips, no tax and overtime. But there's tax provisions in the big, beautiful bill, like 100% capital depreciation for the first year of service on vehicles, on equipment, on manufacturing, projects, right? So there's a big incentive to go out and invest in this country. I believe inflation will continue to come down. I believe by the end of this year specifically, we're going to have clarity on trade. Okay, hopefully trade deals done with China, situations chilled out with Canada, Mexico, and year up, and that's going to be an issue of the past. Geopolitical tensions, while not super important, are going to die down as well, hopefully. We have a situation where the Fed is going to be cutting rates. Markets are projecting over the next 4 meetings, the Fed's going to cut at every meeting. We do have a meeting next week, and you could run into a sell the cut or sell the news event, since markets have generally done so well in September, especially if we do well heading into Wednesday's cut. You could see a sell the news event. Don't be surprised if that happens. I could really give a shit less if the markets sell off on the first Fed cut. Like, it changes none of this thesis, okay? So you have all that going on. You have a focus on AI. AI is alive and well. No signs of that faltering anytime soon. And you have real estate that is really going to start to move. There's going to be a lot more transactions next year as rates come down. We've seen mortgage rates fell the most in a week that they've fallen in a very long time. Okay, so real estate can start to pick up. Even people that are struggling, that own their home, that are just struggling, they can maybe go out and buy a new home, sell their old home, get a mortgage for a reasonable payment, and have $100,000 in the bank. Like, that's going to help out the consumer. So I think 2026 is shaping up to be a good year. And I think especially in the last 3 months of this year, Wall Street's going to start to realize the combination or combination of all of these factors coming together for 2026. And what is likely going to be a very strong year economically speaking, from an AI perspective, going to be a strong year. It's very hard for me to even think of a bear thesis for 2026, to be honest, unless there's some kind of big shock event, something with trade, something with geopolitical tensions happens. Like, it's very hard to come to a bear thesis for 2026. Okay, so that's great. But Tesla, what we do in the trading community, again, is really just evaluate stocks, like small cap AI stocks that are in the right field versus their peers. Okay, and we say, hey, this stock, very high quality company. This stock, very high quality company. They're doing similar numbers in revenue, but this stock is trading at 20 times or 30 times sales, and this one's trading at 7 times sales. We'll dig into this stock trading at 7 times sales, say, hey, I can't find a reason why the stock's trading at 7 times sales. Or it's because of XYZ that is no longer an issue, or just retail investors don't know about it, whatever the case is. And say, hey, that probably presents an opportunity, right? Well, you can do the same thing with Tesla, okay? I can sit here and say confidently that Wall Street understands the AI opportunity in Apple. They understand the AI opportunity in Meta, in Microsoft, in Google, in OpenAI, in Anthropic, name the company, list goes on. But I can sit here and say that Wall Street has very little understanding of the AI opportunity in Tesla. Wall Street is like finally starting to, what looks like, come around to the AI opportunity in Tesla. But for a long time, they were ignoring it. Well, now that Wall Street is starting to pick up on these things, that is where the floodgates open up. Because the fact of the matter is, Tesla is targeting the largest AI projects in the entire world. Even if Tesla is remotely successful, it's going to be far greater than people's expectations in Robotaxi, in Optimus. Like, if Wall Street really thought Tesla was going to be successful in the next couple of years with Optimus or Robotaxi, Tesla would be a lot higher than where it is today. You can easily say that, right? So there is a fair bit of doubt that around this, and there has been forever. Well, now, especially with the breakout that we've seen on Friday, it looks like Wall Street is coming around to that, conclusion. And while September could be a little bit dicey, you're seeing what you need to see to confirm an end of the year massive rally for Tesla stock. And it's coming. Tesla is about to go parabolic. Now, I want you guys to take a listen to this clip on CNBC. It says here, Tesla stock has momentum and can pretty easily get back to old highs, says Renaissance Macro's D Graph.
That is what. Welcome back. Tesla shares surging this week and could be starting a run towards new highs. That is what the charts are telling our next guest, Jeff DeGraff. He's the head of macro and technical research at Renaissance. He joins us now. Nice to see you.
Good to see you, Scott.
This looks like a pretty good breakout. What do the charts tell you as to where it can go?
It looks like a great breakout to me. It's got a lot of momentum. It actually broke out yesterday and following through today with a gap higher. And, really has been consolidating for about 4 months. You had the big, momentum surge off the lows in April with a lot of names, obviously, and it's been kind of dead money here for several months, and now really starting to add to that. So I think pretty easily this thing can trade back to the old highs. That's a pretty good move from here, and I own it personally, so for full disclosure. But I think there's a lot more to go here. So it's a bullish setup, and certainly not extended, which is a case you can make for some other names like Google and other kind of Mag 7 names. So this looks pretty interesting to me right here.
It's like $90 higher from here. I mean,
yeah,
that's a considerable move. I mean, there needs to be a lot of momentum against a backdrop, frankly, fundamentally, that at least as it relates to the vehicle sales, is not good.
Yeah, there's something else going on there. So I don't think it's one for one with vehicle sales, and the market's finding something else to obviously add to. We're not in the narrative business. We're in the, let's listen to the market business, and clearly the market is impressive in terms of the price performance. And it's not as we're not at a state right here in the market where breakouts are dangerous. You do have points where breakouts can be dangerous, and that's usually when momentum is dominating. And our work just doesn't show that momentum is dominating here yet. We're about the 44th percentile in our work. So, anything above 90 starts to get a little uncomfortable, and we don't start chasing breakouts there. But this is, we're a long way from that. So I think this still has some good upside to it.
A chart that should be talked about more, and we've tried to talk about.
Now, as I've said before on this channel, if my thesis is correct on the broader markets next year, and next year is a really good year, AI continues to dominate, Wall Street kind of understands the opportunity in Tesla executes almost flawlessly, the stock could be like a $1,500 stock next year, in my opinion. Okay. That would be a pretty euphoric market, though, right? That'd be a 282% rise from here. But if I'm mostly correct on my thesis for the broader markets, if Tesla executes very well, it could be $1,000 stock next year. That's 172% upside from current levels. You could be more conservative with this. Stock could be $800 by the end of next year. That's 102% upside. We're talking about a lot of upside here. And I think pretty limited downside, honestly, with expectations as low as they are, as positioning is as low as it is, and Wall Street has counted out Tesla from an AI perspective for a long time. I do believe the next round of AI hype is not going to be in semiconductors. It's going to be in software names. It's going to be in appliers of AI, the companies that are taking AI technology and growing with it, right? That are using this in the real world, right? Optimus, humanoid robots, that's going to be another round of investment hype around AI. I don't think maybe that happens towards the end of next year. Maybe that's more of a 2027 kind of thing. But dominance in robotaxi is something that would be huge for Tesla from a profitability perspective. And the market for it is massive. Like, people would rather take autonomous rides than rides with a driver, right? Like, you don't want someone else, some random person driving you around, right? It's going to be a massive success. As long as there's no hiccups there and Tesla continues to scale this business into the end of the year, like, Wall Street's going to continue to add to Tesla. As Renaissance said there, Tesla could easily get back to new highs, which from here would be about a 23% rally. If you got to $500 per share, that'd be a 26% rally from here. And honestly, you're likely going to extend higher than that. 550 could be pretty easily in the cards. 600 could even be in the cards. 550 is about 38.5% from here, which for Tesla's standards isn't that crazy. So let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. Hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.